another episode of the Primer Podcast. My name's William.
And this is Davis, and back at the Galaxie Studio in Long Beach, California. Wrapping up a long weekend.
That's true. Well, not for me, but...
It's got to be for you.
Okay.
You've been busy.
Well, I've been busy, yeah. So, just got back from...
The PSCA, Pacific Streetcar Association Racing from...
Fontana.
Fontana at the Auto Club Dragway. Pretty cool, man. Some eliminations today, though, so we didn't see the whole full crew of people racing.
Right. So that pit area was pretty light and spread out.
Pretty slim.
So those that didn't make it to eliminations go home. So, but got to see some pretty good bracket racing, which we normally don't see that aspect of it, because we usually go for the qualifying runs.
Right. Yeah, it was cool, though, man. There's some good street class racing going on there, and something different, too. The first thing this morning was the junior dragsters.
Those were cool.
To be 7 to 13 years old,
Yeah.
How fast were they going?
I don't know.
I didn't really pick up on that.
But pretty cool for the 7 or 8 year old to start getting into the sport.
Yeah, I mean, there are quite a few of them too. I bet there are at least 18 of them.
Okay, I was gonna say at least a dozen. So
yeah, at least 18 of them. So that was cool. They're all suited up and helmets and the whole bit, and
no burnouts.
No need for a burnout. Right? Yeah, exactly. Well, that track was plenty sticky, so those tires are only,
they're pretty small.
10 inches in diameter.
I guess at that age, it's just go straight.
Just go straight, yeah. Just go straight, right.
Yeah, keep it under control.
Right.
Yeah.
Little two-stroke engines going on there. Yeah.
And another thing that at least I haven't seen, was the VW Powder Puff girls.
Oh, yeah.
All VWs.
Right.
I'm assuming they're all chicks.
Yeah, I know there's quite a few chicks out there racing today, though. I mean, the junior dragsters, there were girls. The VW, there were some girls. And dragsters, there were some girls. So it was like, wow. And even, there was just have at it with the girl power,
Yeah. I wasn't too impressed with some of the VWs because
I thought they were pretty cool. At least they had Bugs, Carmen Gias,
a couple
notchbacks.
But as far as speed, I mean, those things can go pretty fast.
Well, yeah, but that was more of a street,
Yeah, it seemed like it was more like a club.
Exactly, right.
Yeah,
Right. We're out there, we're going to go do this, and it's organized, and figure out a dial in and go for it.
Right.
It's something that would be perfect for a Terminal Island Dragway.
Exactly. Well, see, that's what I was thinking. Because I remember seeing a couple bugs at the Brotherhood Raceway.
Anybody can run, sure.
That was just blowing doors off people. But
right.
Overall, weather was pretty good
nice
for
today, man.
Good for Fontana. Minor snag getting in, but
yeah, a little communication breakdown, but that's cool. These things happen. At least there's no rush. You could obviously tell this morning when we pulled in, it was sort of like, well, here we are, once again.
But it's nice to have those emails on your phone where you come back.
Sure, absolutely.
Mel said it was
the more you know. So special thanks to Mel Roth for hooking us up for that today. So that was cool, and I'd go back on a Saturday to see some more PSCA World Finals or whatnot.
Absolutely.
So, and once again, though, a lot going on out in Fontana. I mean, on the way out, we checked out the SCCA Solo Southern California Division. They had their own section out there across from the go-karts. And interesting what he had to say, that just the one guy there with his go-karts for his 2 kids. And they're going to be losing a track out in Irvine. So that would be the old, I guess that would be
El Toro
Airfield, which is now called the Great Park. if I remember correctly. The Great Park of Orange County, I think, is what it is. Great big, huge, flat area with a big triangular airstrip in the middle, basically doing nothing. And
like you said, as soon as houses start popping up, people don't want the noise.
Yeah, I said they already know that they're going to be losing it. So probably within the next year. So, and he said they only meet once a month anyway. So, you do the math. Time's not on your side on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's only going to be Fontana.
But that great park, I was reading about that a while ago when I was trying to figure out where else somebody else could open up a racetrack. But they use that facility for commercials, for cars and stuff. The automakers go out there and shoot. But, that's probably going to be a little bit different than, regular racing, as far as road course work and stuff. So, SCCA, I don't know. It sounds like it's opening another avenue for where all these people going to race, man. You got cone killers, you got eighth mile drags, you got quarter mile drags, you got motorcycle guys, you got fill in the blanks, man. What's left? Go-karts. I mean, it's got to happen somewhere.
Exactly, because I hate to say it, but last week another dead one from street racing.
That's true.
Three injured. Basically a head-on collision.
Was it head-on?
A 19-year-old kid in his 92 Mitsubishi was racing his brother. And
that's one in San Bernardino, isn't it?
Yeah, San Bernardino. Met head-on with a 2011 Toyota Corolla. The 19-year-old died instantly.
Wow.
Injured 3 people. Some serious injuries, but the people he crashed into are going to walk away. 19-year-old brother, testosterone. It's going to happen. There's got to be a place for it. I don't know about you, but I'm tired of talking about it.
It seems to happen once a week, man.
That and high-speed chases.
Oh, yeah, always on TV, exactly.
Yeah, there's been a lot of those.
Yeah. It'd be a great promo as if we had our own high-speed chase, but it would be, I could get my brother-in-law to shoot with his drone, and, hey, we have another high-speed chase, but it'd be like on the closed track, out promoting Terminal Island Raceway. Right on.
Oh, we can get the guy that we thought it was him earlier, the sheriff.
Oh, Scott Graham?
Yeah, get him
following us with the lights going and the whole bit from the Plymouth Barracuda, chasing Dawn in his Chevy. Crazy ideas, man. You never know. But
wouldn't be too hard to make that happen.
Wouldn't be too hard to make that happen. That's right.
A couple GoPros.
Oh, heck yeah.
We'll have to hit up Donald.
My brother-in-law involved. Heck, man, we can make anything happen.
This might actually be a really good idea.
Listen to you.
And then splice in Don talking about what needs to happen.
Right, what's going to happen and where we at. So
plaster it up on YouTube. Get everyone to share it. Start passing the word.
It could go viral, right?
Everyone likes video.
Yeah, who doesn't like video?
Okay, everyone likes watching video. Not everybody likes making video.
Well, that's the genius part about it. It's all in the editing. So yeah, Project Street Legal. Go to the Facebook page, sign up, sign in, sign the petition. It's free. It's easy.
Follow them.
And yeah, they've got something on their sleeve coming out here pretty soon, and
I saw that.
I'm waiting for a phone call, and I don't know anything, so I can't say anything. So, yeah, but there's something coming up.
It was up on their Facebook page, and it basically just says that there's a motorsports event at the Compton Airport.
Possibly something. I'm not sure what.
And it was like more details to come or something like that.
More details to come. So
So we're waiting on a phone call from Phil Bowden.
Phil Bowden from the South Bay Challengers Club, but he's also number 2 man on Project Street Legal. So,
So,
the more you know. So check
hopefully
it out.
we'll know.
Facebook, yeah, keep up with the latest.
And then we found that there's another local event in San Pedro.
Oh, the Port Nationals.
Port Nationals, July 18th.
Yeah. I picked this card up at this little flyer when I was getting the Lexus realigned last week. When I was multitasking, when I had taken the transmissions in to the transmission shop to get the linkage dialed in through the valve body and make sure it's all set up for a floor shift instead of a column shift. That was right there. So I grabbed that and checked it out. So yeah, Port National is out here in San Pedro. It's over here by the
Victory Lane?
The Victory Lane ship, which apparently I guess is the oldest and only running steamship west of the Mississippi. So,
Well, they've got a fair amount of sponsors on board.
yeah, and I don't remember hearing about that from last year. Or maybe we did, but we passed it up, or we missed it, or something. So that's supposedly that's going to be in July the 18th. I believe that's on a Saturday.
And they're sporting that it's the largest pinup contest on the West Coast.
Sponsored by Candy K, somebody. So yeah, check that out. Facebook.
Yeah, I've got it marked.
Get it on the social media, man.
I think I told you. I sent these guys an email. See if we can
Yeah,
get them in for an interview.
See, we get them in for an interview and get the full skinny and the scoop about. I mean, it looks like a lot like the Motorama kind of thing with the hot rod culture and some hot rods and customs and kind of like a Moon Eyes thing. See, Moon Eyes is even a sponsoring part of it. Yeah. Only logo I don't see on here is mine. That's right.
First step is getting him in for an interview.
Amen, brother. So we'll see if we can get them in and get the full lowdown. So Port Nationals. So check that out. $15 to get in, I believe.
How was the Edelbrock show?
Edelbrock Show.
I didn't go to that.
10th annual Edelbrock Car Show over in Torrance. That was yesterday, Saturday, and they're always usually try to kick it off first weekend of the month of May. Pretty good slice of muscle cars, primarily. Thank you. Yes, muscle cars, generally speaking, and a handful of trucks, but mostly it's your late 50s to mid to late 60s domestic muscle cars. I mean, that's primarily the bread and butter of the whole.
I was going to say that.
Scene. So
it's a bread and butter of Edelbrock.
Yeah, the whole company. Sure, absolutely.
I mean, that's their primary demo, I would imagine.
So yeah, it was a good show. Probably a good 300 cars. They had some. The Hot Rodders are tomorrow. They're doing their engine competition breakdown and engine build, live entertainment. You know, they had DJ and plenty of food vendors and food trucks and things, little games for kids to play. And
yeah, because I've never been, but I remember there always seemed like there was a kids' corner.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the whole thing is family based, and you know, you spend a few minutes strolling around. The weather was probably couldn't have been better. I mean, it all worked out really well, so it was cool. One person I did meet though was Brian Lee, who turns out to be the brother of Paul Lee, who is the president of McLeod Clutches.
Oh.
So, I mean, I was looking at his I think I'm going to say a 30 to 31 Ford Coupe. It's got a flat head. And I saw him drive it in, and he was probably the only traditional hot rod there.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was a beautiful little car, and he kept it all traditional style, and he was moved out from Hollywood, Florida, and he just moved up to Ventura, and I started talking to him, but I spent like a half an hour talking to him about cars and stuff and events, and he drove the car down from Ventura yesterday morning doing 80. 45, but he's got no problem with it, you know. He said the car just gets up and takes off, and no problems at all, you know. So, but I turned him on to Ventura Nationals. He said, "Yeah, you're probably the second person who's told me to go check out that show." And I said, "Oh, you got to go see that show for all traditional hot rods and customs, and you know, vintage motorcycles and you know, custom bikes." I said, "Definitely, we'll definitely fill up your weekend for that, for the open house and the art show and the cruise on Sunday and the whole bit." And so he's definitely going to check that out. So,
well, especially if you live there.
Yeah, exactly,
You know,
right.
there's no excuse not to spend the whole weekend.
Yeah,
with it.
exactly. And I also mentioned Antique Nationals, which is coming up in June. So he said, out in Fontana again, he said he'd love to get that thing and just hit 80, 85, whatever, 90, and just go balls out on this thing. So,
Well, that's cool.
yeah, so he's all on board for that. So hopefully I'll hook up with him again. You know, really nice guy. He got a little bit of East Coast accent too. It's just kind of, you kind of get the like, you're not from around here, but at the same time, it's kind of like, I like this car. You know, it's like so it all works out. So yeah, hopefully we'll hook up with him, and that'd be cool to get some in-car chop top footage. So cool little coupe, man.
You told me you talked to Mark Lewis from Headman Headers.
Yeah, Mark Lewis from Headman Headers. He's got all kinds of big plans for cruising for a Cure Car Show, and he's going a million miles an hour. He's couldn't do any more racing events today or anything. He's out helping family move and whatnot, and you know how it is. It's like, where's the weekend go, man?
Poof.
Yeah, exactly.
Today feels like a Saturday to me.
Yeah.
It's like, I got to go to work tomorrow.
Yeah. I'm tired. I'm tired right now. I didn't want to get up this morning. But yeah, Mark Lewis, cool stuff. And it was interesting too. At the Edelbrock Car Show, they had quite a few AMCs. Man, they had the Headman booth had an AMC. It was a '68 Javelin, which had I'm gonna call it small block, the 343, and on the other block over they had I can't remember the name of the club, but it was the AMC car club. They must have had at least 5 cars, 68, 69, Javelin, AMX, and then it was some guy had a coupe. But the 390 cars, the 3, red, white, and blue two-tone.
Okay.
Really killer stuff. And one of them was set up for some drag racing, too. It was just short wheelbase fastbacks are just unsuspectingly just killer, because it was just all kind of a Mopar put together with their simplistic and
right
Hurst shifters.
Just,
it's like, yeah, this is really cool.
Stout and tough.
But much like Mopar, these guys were just like down to the detail too. It's just like, okay, but you don't really see the cars too often, so it's like colors are specced out, and there's certain details,
nuts,
color coding to the wheels, and very color coded, But that was pretty cool. That was a pleasant surprise to see some really clean AMCs yesterday.
Which you don't see too many around here.
No,
in general.
No, not in general. I mean, gosh, I'm trying to think where else there was an event for that, but I remember we saw some on the way back from SEMA, but I think they have an event out there at the drag strip in Vegas, but I think they do have a SoCal one sometime somewhere, kind of like the Mopar Club up in the valley, the Mopar swap meet. Something to that line, but...
Is there racing again after SEMA this year?
At the drag strip or at the road course? What are you talking about? The drag strip? I don't know. Off the top of my head, I don't know.
Because
I've never been to that one.
Either have I, but we're doing the ultimate streetcar.
That's a road course. That's out in Pahrump, where you can get fireworks and hookers, William.
Yeah, that's what I'm all about.
Light it up, man. You just gauging your funding to work accordingly?
Right.
That's right.
As far as our SEMA 2/3 of a week.
Our SEMA action weekend. Right. That's what we should call it, man. The SEMA action weekend. But, who else I ran into was Junkyard Jeff from junkyardfind.com was also out at the Edelbrock Car Show.
Of course he was.
Yeah, absolutely. That guy's working every angle. And
did he bring the coot out?
No, and I was gonna get the eye, but I was leaning on him, saying like, I'm gonna get you hooked up with a carburetor rebuild kit, and of course he said, well, then I have to work on the car. And it's like, well, at least do a tech video, dude. Okay, make it worth your while for something you can put online. So he was like, well, yeah, I should do that or something. But yeah, junkyardfind.com, man. So I told him I got my alternator through there, so I got parts still sitting on the site. So
I got parts sitting on there. I check the site at least once a week.
Yeah, I have been lately, as of lately.
Still looking for that mirror.
Oh, are you?
Mm-hmm. I'm not spending $100 off of eBay.
Did you chuck the old one then, huh?
Yeah.
You should have chucked it, man. Yeah, glass shop would have been done.
I was pissed.
Would have been yesterday's news.
Took it off. And
oh, you threw it in the dirt. Oh, man. Don't throw it in the dirt. Long story there. But I also talked to a guy who was from the United Pacific Company, and now they're also having an open house car show on Saturday, July 18th, over here at the Long Beach, over by Long Beach Airport, or better known to us car people, Vet Stadium, where they have the monthly car swap meet. So it's on the other side of Lakewood Boulevard, but it's basically right there. They're going to do a car show. They're going to have all kinds of stuff going on there, and it's hosted by the Sultan's Car Club of Long Beach. So it's a car and truck show. Maybe you'll have your truck done by then. You can keep us, let us know what's going on with the truck here in a minute. But I think we should check that out. And and then swing over to Port Nationals, and
I don't see why not.
That's a fill up your day kind of thing.
Because
go look at some reproduction steel, and then go look at some pinup girls.
Yeah, because.
But those 32 Ford steel bodies, man.
Is it put on by? Oh, okay. It is hosted by the Sultan. So they're branching out to 3 shows a year now.
Possibly. I don't really know. I mean, I haven't gone to the Sultans. I just noticed that last night. So.
Because they usually have the one for the K9
unit,
and the one up on Cherry, Signal Hill.
Yeah, there you go. So, maybe.
I don't know. I don't see why not.
It's also benefit to goes. I think it's also part of Long Beach Police Department and Fire Department. So, lots going on
there
here.
It is benefiting the Long Beach Police and Fire Department associations.
There you go.
So
yeah, lots to do in July if we don't have enough to do already. Speaking of which, what's going on with the truck, man?
Okay. The truck is moving along. First off, it turns out that it's actually a 390 that's in there. I always thought it was a 352. The hillbilly I bought it from told me it was a 352.
It's because it says 352 on the block.
Probably.
I can read.
Yeah, every FE says 352 on it.
Yeah.
Researching the numbers on the block at one point, I thought it came up.
Well, it would make sense if it was T-Bird, but T-Birds had 390s.
So, turns out it's the 390. let's see. Ethan has the block as we speak right now. So it's back. He picked it up from the, or I haven't talked to him, but I gave him money, and then he was going to go pick up the block. So the machine work is done. That water jacket is repaired. That was the wild card, because they brazed it and then machined
The deck surface.
The deck. If that didn't hold the brazing,
right,
then they have to go to like cast iron welding.
Yeah, put some severe heat to it,
which then
starts to
warps the cylinders, and then
And now you're looking at thick and thin on a cylinder wall. You're going to have heating issues.
Right. So, good news, it held. Things are good. Took a few extra days, a little bit longer at the machine shop than anticipated, but
it's because it's not a big block Chevy, William.
Right. So I know it wasn't Ethan. It was the guys at the machine shop. It's like, well, what are you going to do? That's how long it takes. So,
right. I mean,
and he's got all.
You don't want him to rush either. You know what I'm saying?
Right. An extra couple days is like, no problem. Just do it right. I want this engine to last another 50 years. So
I know.
Most likely he's putting it back together. I don't know if he's doing it right this minute, but everything's out of the shop, all new parts. My motor mounts were totally shot.
All that torque, William. It's hard launches.
Oh, yeah.
All that drywall.
Yeah. And then while I'm at it.
Oh, here we go. While I'm at it. Where are we going, man?
Well, nothing too bad. He said, the flywheel's got a little bit of wear on it.
Okay. Flywheel. Oil pump.
Said the clutch was.
The clutch was.
Well, he said it was in decent shape, and I'm like,
well, yeah, you're not like pulling stumps out with that thing, and
right, but like
climbing hills.
Flywheel's not that much. Ring gear's not that much. Clutch isn't that much. It's like, just go ahead and do it, because if it goes out in 2 years, I'm gonna have to pay you 3 times as much, to take this thing apart.
Oh yeah, it's a third of the cost because the labor's already done.
So it's like you're already there. New cam,
right,
with a roller chain, timing chain.
Oh, double roller timing chain. Yeah, you got to do timing chain.
All the good, right. All the good stuff. So I'm essentially going to have a brand new engine, or totally rebuilt, ready to go.
Right. But you got the intake, you got headers, you got the carburetor, all that, the fasteners, you got the valve covers, all that's still.
Right.
All that's going to go right back on, so it's going to look virtually the same. And you got that new water pump, so.
Right. And he was even saying, like, as he's taking stuff off, he told me, he's like, oh, put this over here, that gets saved, that's in good shape.
Yeah, I mean. Yeah,
because all the outside stuff,
really,
I've been taking care of, been doing it.
The broken head or the broken exhaust manifold bolts or whatever you had on there. What the heck was broken on there?
Yeah, it was an exhaust manifold bolt.
I thought you had a header on there. No headers.
Oh, no. Okay. Yes, header bolt, but it was where it bolts up to the
head.
block.
Right, right. So that one broke. So that was fixed. So now it just comes right off. So
right,
loosey-goosey, everything just pops off. So yeah, it's just basically it's internals on the engine, unfortunately,
but if I would have bought a used engine, I most likely would have to go through all this.
You'd spend $600 on somebody else's headache, and then you would have swapped all the parts anyway.
Right. So it was like this was the best way to go. Machine shop even thought so. It's like, because there's a difference between a truck block and a car block as far as how it bolts up to the transmission.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I learned this when the transmission went out.
I thought the bell housing would be the same. The bolt pattern would be the same.
Apparently, it's not.
Wow, news to me, man.
At least when I went through the transmission issues 2 years ago.
I never heard of that.
That was coming from Belmont, which came from Bob's F100s.
Right.
So Bob's F100s, that's all they do.
I don't know why Ford would do something like that, but
I don't know.
So at 390, that would probably mean that block is 390, 390. Well, it could be was that 63 they started making those? 63. It could be as early as 63 and as late as probably like 70, 72. No.
From when I did my research, I want to say 67.
Oh, it should be interchangeable with the Ranchero, man. Fairlanes.
So,
Mustangs.
So
Cougar.
He's got it. He's putting it back together. I'm guessing by the end of the week.
Next week. That's right, man. What's going on next week then, huh?
And how about the 302?
The 302,
you got that back last weekend?
Project Nickel and Dime, man. It's 40 over. Yeah, got it back. Could set some things up as far as all the other extraneous stuff. Got the alternators ready, power steering, pump, pulley. I found that on eBay. Sorry, Jeff. And $26 rather than $50, just by a different word search. And I was like, well, done.
Half price. Is what
yeah,
you're
half
thinking.
price. That's right, exactly. Sign me up. And it looks like it's going to work. So, pulleys are just pulling my hair out, just trying to figure that stuff out, man. Lots of little weird information about those. And I got to tell you, that was a real mother to take off and to put on. I mean, I had, using a 1/2-inch drive socket for the tool that I got, which I'm totally glad I spent the $20 for that one tool, because I would have had to use it twice, because the first pulley I had to take off the old one, put the other one on, the first one on, which was incorrect, take that one back off, then put this other pulley back on. So that, and I ended up hooking 2 wrenches together, a box end and open end wrench together, to get just enough torque and leverage to hold it, while the pump was mounted to its bracket that I had mounted in the vise on the workbench. That's how much torque it took. You know, I'm pushing 148 pounds, 149 pounds, and I'm just about ready to lift myself off the ground with this thing. It was a couple of times there I didn't want to put my face anywhere close to those wrenches, and right next to where this pulley is, because it's like, if this slips,
when this breaks,
I'm gonna put my jaw right into this thing.
I'm sure you had some choice words coming out of your mouth as you were trying to accomplish this.
It's kind of like lifting heavy furniture upstairs. You're just kind of like, okay, this is you're exerting some work. But, the tool totally paid itself off.
And the fact that,
a
lot of this you could find, or at least the information online.
As far as the right pulley?
Well,
yes and no. I was kind of still shooting from the hip, but
at least maybe some videos on how to. Right way
I
to
found
take it
one video from a auto restomod guy who's back in the East Coast, Mustang guy. That was a tip, but I didn't really see a whole lot online, so I shot video.
Surprisingly, okay. Well, it'll be up there now, because
I'll get going on it.
There's so much online right now. My wife's in there fixing our washing machine based on a video that
somebody else had to do.
Yep,
this exact same problem.
We walk in the door. I see the owner's manual to the washing machine out on the table. I'm like, oh no. I'm like, what broke? So, it's flashing T38, but
Oh, it gives you a code?
yeah.
Oh.
And so that could be one of a couple things. My head's spinning because I haven't looked at anything. Apparently, and she's already been working on it.
Right.
She was waiting for us to come home so we can lift it up to take that front panel off because that's what the video said to do. But but you saw it was just 3 screws.
Right.
I imagine putting it up on 2x4s would have made it easier.
Okay, you could put a taller pan or bucket underneath there, drain that water out of there.
But you drained it, opened it up, handful of pennies and
all your loose change, William, that you don't empty your pockets before you throw all that stuff in the laundry.
So
shame on you.
When we're done here, we'll see if she fixed it because apparently all that stuff is clogging the potentially clogging all the filter, causing this to back up, causing the thing to overheat. So
sounds like you need to. You might have to take her out to dinner then. She saved you a $200.
She eats well.
Home fee.
I cook her a good dinner.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
It doesn't equate to that right now.
So maybe
See?
we'll go. Maybe we'll go to Lola's.
See?
Okay, but.
And if it was flipped the other way around, it would just be another normal day for you, right?
I was just thinking, what about all the stuff I fixed yesterday?
It doesn't matter.
No. Yeah, I was tooling around just fixing all kinds of little things yesterday. But it's all right.
It works out in the end, right?
Yep. Things get done.
Things get done,
fixed.
man. That's right. Things get done.
That's all that matters.
So yeah, project nickel and dime, man. Transmission's ready. Power steering's done. Alternator. I got to hook up some couple of gauges. That'll be fun. And then I'll be on the task of searching out some cylinder heads, gaskets, and filters, and then I can start putting this thing together. So that's what I'm planning to do soon.
Right.
It was interesting though when I had that shooting pictures of the short block. One of my sons was on the way out somewhere, and he walks by and he looked at that. And he goes, "Wow, that's a small engine." I was kind of like, "Well, thanks, kid."
Well, compared to what?
I don't know. I didn't get into that. That was the other thing. He was on his way
because that little six. He didn't see the six cylinder.
The 6-cylinder come out, right? The big long stick, but yeah, with a short block with no pan on it and nothing on it, it really is quite nothing. But yeah, but to have him say, "Man, that's really small," you know. That's right, kid.
It is now, but just wait.
Just wait, right? Exactly. Then
because Daddy's got that bug for autocross again.
Yeah, that was interesting, man.
I saw your eyes light up.
I have a feeling, though, that autocross with a 6-cylinder, I think, would be pretty good. Because you wouldn't have to worry so much about spinning tires, a lot of hookup, really, as far as the, horsepower-wise. It would just be all suspension. And I guess it would be quickness as far as reaction time, though, as far as throttle response and stuff, compared to like something that has fuel injection. But just for the overall weight distribution of the car, the 6-cylinder would probably do pretty good.
Well, too late now.
But yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. But like I said, the day I wanted to go, it rained, so I decided to take the rear end apart in the Ranchero. So. No, actually, I put it in, but next time.
Speaking of time and projects getting away from you.
Time.
Got a hold of Tony Colombini.
Oh, yeah. What's up with the bad bike build?
Well, that's kind of the thing as far as projects getting away from you.
Yeah. Well, brick and mortar, what happens?
Right. basically, as far as the depot and the bike, he's pretty much overwhelmed. They did get into the garage the other day and did a complete assessment of where they are with the bike and what they need to do to move forward. You can check out badbikebuild.com to read the full article as far as what's going on.
And also to contribute, right?
Absolutely.
This is going to help fight diabetes.
Exactly.
American Diabetes Association.
So they're kind of in that point of like, okay, what are we going to do? Maybe
Because it really starts looking like a bike now. I saw that front end. I was like, wow, that's cool.
Yeah, you see the Primer Podcast sticker.
Oh,
right,
absolutely.
Right on the tank
I went
there.
right to it. Okay, of course. But I saw that. I did notice that front end. That looks pretty tight.
Yeah.
If I had that on an Indian, ouch.
So
Done.
I looked at the pictures yesterday. It's a good looking bike. So they're at the
What
point.
it was, yeah, that root beer brown with the flames and.
Yeah. So it's at that point. It's like, okay, do we bring in some extra people to help get this done? Are we going to make time to focus on it, et cetera, et cetera? Different options. Read the article.
Where's he at? Okay, so.
Badbikebuild.com, and then on the depot side, I guess they got rid of the tiki stuff.
Oh, the Tiki Lounge?
Just like it wasn't moving product or something.
People don't want to climb stairs anymore.
So they're going to use that as like their office. Let's see, but they've expanded into the big corner suite.
Oh, really? Where they had that private car collection over there?
I'm assuming that's
Right there in the Circle of Orange. It's like a block over, so it's a lot of good foot traffic there. Lots of things going on over there in Old Town Orange. So check that out, Blacktop Depot.
They just finished antique liquidation sale, and they're bringing cars and more memorabilia. Next exhibit's going to be on Fords and Coca-Cola. They have a 28 Model A Tudor sedan, 68 Mustang 2x2 or 2+2 289,
Yeah.
47 Mercury convertible, an 80 Harley with a sidecar. So it's doing. If they're expanding, they're doing pretty well.
They're expanding with cars. There's something's going on.
Right. So good news for them. That be what was it, blacktopdepot.com. And if you're not in Southern California, they have.
Oh, that's right.
They have their stuff on. They have an eBay store.
Something. Yeah, they have an online store. So
Yeah, online store. So
always something going on there.
What I think they ought to do: bring the bike to the shop.
Which bike? Their bike.
Bring the bad bike.
The bad bike
over
to the shop.
The depot.
The depot.
Downtime. You can wrench on the bike and get some eyes on it. When people are around. Chance to donate, take some pictures, spread the word. I don't know. I'm sure he's thought about that.
Yeah. That's a good idea, man.
Because, at a retail shop, I don't know, let's say a slow day.
You may not have $20 to buy an old magazine or a sign or something or a gizmo, but you might have a couple bucks to throw into this charitable item that could be
right. And like I was saying,
away. So
let's say Wednesday morning at 10 o'clock, is a slow day.
Right.
Bring the tools that you need.
Right. Work on the bike. I'll be right with you.
But I'm sure he's taking pictures and writing articles
you got an online store. Yeah,
online
you got
store,
all kinds of other stuff going on, right?
So maybe my idea is too simplistic.
Maybe, man.
But then again, if you're staring at it every day,
it drives you nuts, right?
That's how I have to get things done. Put it in my way. which
There's all
I did
kinds
work.
of stuff in your way here, boy.
Hey, I did work on the cabinet last weekend.
That was last weekend. What'd you do yesterday?
I did all kinds of little stuff around.
Like crawling around in the attic.
Did
Nope.
that. Did some roughing in on plumbing.
Yeah, good times. I don't miss
Spray
any of that.
painting stuff, cleaning stuff up. I was busy.
Upcoming stuff. Next weekend, Steve Strope, interview with Pure Vision in the Prolong station wagon.
We're assuming it's an interview. We'll find. We'll
I have a
find.
feeling we're shooting a video, but that's all right.
Either way,
Either way, man. We'll be talking to him and find out what's going on. This car is probably going to be at SEMA for this year, so that should be pretty cool. Moon Eyes Mom's Day, next Sunday. I'm not going. If I'm lucky, I'll go to the vet's swap meet, but I'm trying to think of what I need. But
I'm not doing Steve and then hit vets the same weekend.
all right, there you go.
I'm sure there's something on the truck or plumbing that I got to do. And the only thing I'm looking for on the truck right now is a mirror, which is low.
Oh yeah,
Which is low priority when there's no engine in there.
you're right.
And on top of it, the funding for this whole project is setting me back a little bit more than I thought.
True, so true.
So
That's right. So
I need to be focusing on finishing up the projects that I do have.
There you go.
Open. And materials for and things like that.
right.
Hey, oh, so then after that is Performance Plus.
Oh yeah, Performance Plus having a little car show. Another food drive, I believe.
I believe it's another food drive. I'll go to our calendar page and click on the link.
Check that out. That's on May 16th.
Can we get one of our producers to check on that?
The who?
One of our producers to check on that for us.
That's a great idea. If you're looking for an internship, give us an email at fireartpodcast@gmail.com. And in the meantime, you can listen to us free at TuneIn Radio, Stitcher, Podbay, Pod Directory, SoundCloud, and iTunes.
Even better would be if you are listening to this, tell someone else so they could listen. And
You can listen on your phone, listen on your laptop, listen on your computer. SEMA Action Network. Any legal action going on for the state of California, William?
not for the state of California, nothing new. But there's lots going on. So make sure to sign up for that. It's free. I want to say SEMASAN.com.
I think it might be. Yeah, I'm sure you can find it through there. SEMASAN.com or CSAN.org. And also, yeah, sign up for the Driving Force newsletter. You can get it on your phone. So all the contact information for your local legislature. Colby Martin will be joining us at the end of the month.
He's the main guy behind SEMA Action
Network. So I want to find out what's going on with his 31 Coupe.
As well as Collector Car Appreciation Day.
Collector Car Appreciation Day, which is July 10. 10. 10. 10?
I want to say that sounds good to me.
You're going to be hanging, man. Jeez.
Let's see.
Oh, jeez. You're really going to look?
Oh, I didn't put it on the calendar.
You didn't put a fail.
Oh, June.
That's June, dude.
No, I didn't put it.
Fail.
I just didn't get that far.
They didn't get that far yet. All right, but yeah, he'll tell us all about Collector Car Appreciation Day and what we need to do to protect our rights as old car owners.
And if you have a question about that you want us to ask about
emissions,
what SEMA, what they do,
classic insurance,
anything involved with SEMA,
liabilities,
toss us an email at primerpodcast@gmail.com and we'll make sure to ask Colby about it. And if he doesn't know, he's the type of guy that will find out.
He will find out.
attention to detail type of guy.
That's true.
But great guy, nice guy. We wouldn't have him on a second time if he wasn't. Yeah, I got a quick tip for you.
You got a tip for me? Okay, what's a quick tip?
I mean, it's super quick. You know, when I go into an apartment, when I start,
Do you yell freeze?
okay, when someone moves out of the apartment, I'm the guy that goes in, that tears everything apart, fixes
yeah, but
everything.
with a paint gun. You say freeze. Right.
There's usually like multiple things I have to take apart. Say like a ceiling fan,
Right.
you know, because you got to paint. You know, there might be heaters. The heaters got screws.
Right.
You know, and I don't carry Ziploc bags around with me, and so
That was another conversation.
you know, so what's something else that you can use that's plentiful to like put your
Hold fasteners.
yeah, like fastener, yeah, the tops of spray cans.
Oh yeah.
Go through plenty of spray
You
cans.
shake it, and you immediately hit it on the corner of your workbench to knock it off,
Yep.
and then
So
it just flies away somewhere.
so when you're done with that spray can, save the top.
Yeah.
Have a few of them laying around.
You can use it as an ashtray.
That too. You can take out your Sharpie or my new favorite, those Milwaukee.
Oh, I was using this.
I think it's called Inksol.
Yeah.
Those things are great for tile.
Fine point. Yeah, perfect. It's got a little clip on here so you can put it on your shirt. Got a hole through it so you can put a lanyard on it.
Actually, that clip is also meant for a hard hat.
Very nice.
So
Oh yeah, it's angled. Okay, kicks up at little angle there, right angle.
so like for me, you know, I can write on like, you know, ceiling fan, bedroom 1. You know, 'cause it's not like I'm going to be there for months.
Move over Sharpie.
You know, it's more like for like a week. You know,
Right, exactly. And it's red, so you can see it.
and cleaning small brushes. You know, you need oil-based stuff. You just need a little bit of paint thinner.
Yeah.
Also, cleaning out speaking of spray cans, you know, the nozzles. Sometimes they get clogged up.
Yeah, those things suck.
Put it inside the top with some mineral spirits, lacquer thinner.
Right.
That way you're not using up like your bigger containers.
Right.
And wasting all that
unnecessary
stuff.
Space.
Or
Good point, man.
or just wasting all that lacquer thinner.
That smells good too.
You know, not unless you go inside and you take the Tupperware
Yeah,
out
because
of the
those
kitchen.
stupid caps are pretty tough, man.
They are.
They're pretty thick.
So-
Yeah, I hear you. That's a good idea.
Works
I
out
like
pretty
that.
well.
I like that idea.
You know, and if you don't want to write on it with your Inksol, throw some blue tape on there.
Little painter's tape,
Right on that.
what it is.
Right.
Then you can just probably put those fasteners on the floor about where they go, and you have somewhat loose organization rather than all of it in one bucket where you got to sift through all of it.
Exactly.
I like that.
You know, even like your switch plate
Yeah,
covers.
exactly. Switch plate screws. Usually those are white, so they're like immediately identifiable.
Right. But then you've got the long ones for switches and outlets, and then you've got the short ones for the GFCIs.
Right. Yeah, the deeps and the shallows. Good point.
Just
man.
all that little stuff that just
Adds up the time, man.
you just need a place for it for a little bit.
Yeah, because you don't want to carry it around and put it in a pocket because you obviously lose it along with your change and it ends up in your washing machine. So
Yep.
that's not cool.
And let's see. Well, we're running out of time, so listener mail is going to have to wait till next time.
Oh, man.
Yeah. This other stuff's going to have to wait. It's no biggie.
Oh, my God. It's no biggie. Can't believe we're
I
cutting.
don't know why I wrote this down, but
I don't know either, man.
just a good point.
What's a good point?
Drywall screws are for
Drywall.
right.
And we use them for everything else, don't we?
I don't.
I'm trying not to now, though. Mental note too. It's like, man, these really suck. But
Yeah.
yeah,
They suck.
you gotta step away. Go. I need to use a drill. I need to use a wood screw, and I need to do it right. So.
Or a good Decker screw.
And yeah, right. And if you really don't want to put.
With a hex head.
If you really, the hex head drive on the cordless drill. I mean, to put a wood screw in and you don't want to strip the head, you know what works good is a little bit of soap on the threads. And if I'm so low budge, sometimes I just spit.
Because that's
Spit, man, I'm telling you, works sometimes just as fine. Just as long as you get something on there to help those threads drive into that wood. Just sometimes that's all it takes. But yeah, a little bit of soap goes a long way too.
Oh, okay.
Liquid soap too, if you have to. I mean, sometimes if you have to do like in and out a couple times, but like you put a little bit of soap on there, and that thing it'll drive a screw in pretty easily.
Little beeswax. Most people have a little bit of oil right on the where your nose meets the.
Right
your
there,
cheek.
huh? Yeah.
Got a little oil there. But your problem could also be solved by one of two things. One, a pilot hole.
Like I said, depending on the wood. I mean, if it's cheap pine, out exterior grade, sometimes, or the length of the screw too.
Okay,
I mean, if it's only 1 inch.
Pilot hole and then a countersink bit.
Yeah, but.
That's to do it right.
Right, correct, exactly.
Or you get yourself one of these 18-volt impact drivers.
A lot of torque, baby.
Those
Drive
things,
that sucker in.
those things are great.
Pang, 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 pang.
Especially like backer board for tile.
Absolutely.
Because
yeah, the square drive.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like when you're driving those in, they have to countersink because if you got a bump, you're going to have bumpy tile. And before I got the impact, I went through a lot of screw. You pull it back out, take my painter's tool and cut in a countersink, so it'll suck.
Yeah, kind of gouge it and hopefully it goes back in and redrive it.
Poof, done.
There you go.
Right tool for the job.
There you go, every time, man.
So, until next weekend.
Yeah.
If we're just doing video with Steve Strope, we'll do
We'll figure something out.
We'll figure something out. So, at least on Facebook, we'll have some updated photos of the truck and parts, and then we've got a couple videos coming out soon, relatively soon. As soon as you send me the videos of the stuff you've been working on the block.
I can eat up a week's worth of your time, William, just on videos.
And I'm working on one from Suddenly.
Oh yeah, Mojave Mile. That's right. We're
waiting on some
footage for that. So,
but that's blocked in. I'm just waiting to see what this other footage is,
right,
so I
exactly.
can fill it in.
Yep.
There'll be video and pictures out from the show today.
Yeah, and I've got pictures from the show yesterday too.
So that's all.
Pictures.
Going to be up. So check out the website, Flickr, YouTube, wherever you digest your content. So until then,
digestion sounds good right now.
So until next time, my name's William.
This is Davis. This podcast is brought to you by Whole Shot Performance Racing Engines, specializing in engine building and parts. Go to the website at hprengines.com.